Amber, yes or no?
No.
All right, Tim, sorry. Right off the bat, go ahead and take your place on a heart.
Amber, of all people, tell me no. This surprised me a little bit because I feel like me and Amber have a great friendship. And at this point, I have no idea what to expect.
Kaz, come on up, step on up. Cosmo, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Take a seat in the VIP, buddy. You're welcome. Joe, step up. VIP list?
Yes.
Yes.
Come on in, Joe. Take a seat. Hey, Nick, step up.
No.
Take your place on the heart, Nick.
I cannot believe that Amber and Kendra each put up one of my guys. Like, that's so unfair. Why am I all of a sudden under attack?
Coming up on Love Games.
You're not the one dating him. If you don't want to date someone who's frat boy and crazy, you don't have to.
I have the power to put whoever I want up there.
After this, the claws have come out and the game has totally changed.
Shay!
I'm at this point like, wow, what the hell's going on? Both Sarah's guys are up. This is nuts. But Nick's got a rude awakening coming for him because I'm not rolling over and letting him get what he wants. And there's no way in hell, especially when I don't like him.
All right, it's obvious we're down to the final two. So Dan, Justin, step up. Sarah? It's out of Justin and Dan. Justin?
Yes.
So Dan, that's a no. Justin, congratulations, you're on the VIP list. Go ahead and take a seat. Dan, I'm sorry, buddy. If you could, just take your place on one of the hearts.
When Sarah doesn't give me the yes, I'm a little disappointed. At the same time, I'm not too thrown off. In the past, I feel like I've done really well on the chopping block. Anytime I've been on one of the hearts, I've gotten off. So I don't think this time should be any different.
If one of my guys goes home tonight, I am going to freak out.
These two guys have to go. I cannot get eliminated tonight. But at the same time, Dan is great with his words, so I'm a little afraid that I might be sent home.
All right, Dan, Nick, Tim, this is your chance for your final plea. Make sure it's heartfelt and sincere, because this could be the deciding factor on whether you stay or go home.
Tim, you say you're a responsible, stable, mature man, but then you tell me dangerous stories. You know, like motorcycle rides where you're going like 170 miles per hour and then you're kicking out car mirrors. Which is it? Are you the dangerous guy or are you the responsible guy?
I have a fun side to me. You know, I like to get on my motorcycle and go fast. But yeah, I'm very business oriented. I'm very mature. You have an idea by that. And especially if I'm going to be with Sarah. You know, Sarah's gorgeous and beautiful, and I don't want people getting the wrong impression by me when I'm with her because that makes her look bad. And the last thing I want to do is make us look bad as a couple.
Nick, I think you're a cool guy. But last night, I heard from my room that there was some nasty frat boy hazing things going on. And from what I heard, you were the ringleader in torturing Dan to find out what happened on our date. I want to know, why Dan?
First, I feel a little bit wrongly attacked in this manner. These guys are my boys, but if you got the whole story, these boys were holding him down, and I had a pool cue like this, and we were all saying, who had the most fun? Who had the most fun on the date? Joking, Dan was laughing. We were all having a good time.
What happened? You tell us everything right now.
Oh, now you don't know. Now you don't know.
Put your sack on the face. He's trying to unmask me.
The thing about it is, that frat boy stuff is not what I like. And I'm putting you up there because I feel that that craziness is not where I want my friends to be.
I'll say this, I haven't been the guy to get naked, jump in the pool, start yelling. I haven't been doing any of that frat boy crazy stuff. Last night I had a few cocktails, my voice was raised. I'm not trying to show off, and I apologize.
What about Dan? Let's get to Dan.
Dan, I think You're a very driven man, and I can see that you really have your life together. But when it comes to dating, you're a hot mess. Every other guy in the house has been able to focus on one girl. What is stopping you from doing the same thing?
I feel like I've really made a connection with each one of you girls. Some different, obviously. I think with Amber, I like her because of the way she makes me kind of act. Kendra, oh my God. I can talk to you for days. Sarah, I'm attracted to you like crazy. And I haven't had the chance to get to know you outside of that attraction. And I would just like an opportunity to kind of kick it with you too. Is that crazy?
I don't think that's crazy, but how have the other guys in the house managed to narrow it down to one girl and you haven't?
I can just say for me, if I want to do this and I want to be serious about my life and the girl that I pick, I want to know that it's for sure and not just to win a game.
All right, girls, this is a difficult decision once again. So I'm gonna dismiss you ladies to the ladies' room. Go ahead, think about it, discuss it. This one might be a while. And when we come back, we're gonna find out who's going home.
I cannot believe that you two put both of them up there.
Get over it. You've never had to have this much stress on you the whole time you've been here.
You know,
so deal.
like, honestly, that's kind of insensitive.
If you want to continue to sit here and be a bitch when I'm sad,
I'm
that's
not,
fine.
because at the end of the day, I put Nick up there for a reason. When I say that frat boy is not something that I like, it's not something that should be tolerated in this house. When we say violence is not okay, all of those things pertain to everybody.
But I don't feel like that is a reason for him to go home, period.
Sarah's mad at Amber and I for putting her two guys up. But at this point in the game, the frat boy hazing thing, that's reason enough for elimination.
If every time someone made a jackass frat boy move, Cosmo would have been gone on the very first day.
No, but
Yes, he would have been.
no.
Honestly, guys, it sounds like Nick wasn't the only one involved.
But that's not who we're talking about. I can deal with them later.
Amber, Kendra, and I have really been getting along. But after this, the claws have come out and the game has totally changed. You're not the one dating him. If you don't want to deal with it, if you don't want to date someone who's frat boy and crazy, you don't have to.
I have the power to put whoever I want up there.
I understand that.
And they should know
you
that.
better
And they should
understand
know that.
if you send Nick home tonight, I will be putting Cosmo and Justin and Dan up
Well,
next
I'll
to
make
you.
sure they don't do any of these frat boy things.
I think you both should-
I'll find something.
I think it's bullshit!
I don't understand why my guys are up there if nobody's attracted to Dan.
You could be the best pimp in the world. You're pimping all three girls. Like, you just told all of them something special about them to think that it's okay to date all three girls. I'm tripping because I actually care about a girl and you don't even know who the you like. And I actually know who that I want to
I kind of like all of them. I want to find out which one I take home to mom for sure and be like, I know it's been like 3 years since I had a girlfriend, but this is the one like I want, for real.
Well, I'm saying if you don't have a strong enough connection for any of these three that you think that you actually have a possibility with in the future that you want to focus on to actually see, then you shouldn't be here.
Honestly, I've spent probably the most time with Dan out of all of you, and I think he's sincere.
Do you want to be Dan's friend or do you want to be Dan's girlfriend? Dan would be happy to be with any of us. I want someone who has like that standard of like, I want this. Can we talk about why Tim's up there?
Because he acts like he's Mr. Responsible and mature, and then he tells me a crazy story, and then it leads to another crazy story, and it leads to another one, and they're all not responsible. Which is it?
These decisions don't get any easier, guys. Let's go. Grab your drink.
Welcome back, ladies. I'm sure it was a very heated discussion, but it's time to tell us which one of these guys is going to stay and who's going home. Welcome back, ladies. It's time to tell us which one of these guys is going to stay and who's going home.
Tim, you make Sarah laugh, and you really make her happy. But I question your honesty. Tim? You're still on the list.